All right, hello and welcome to Joe's Life 1. This is Joe. Today we're going to be talking about the Spiderco Delica 4. I purchased this one probably back in 2017. I think it was originally released in 1990. The Delica 4 went to a full flat grind about 10 years ago. This is one of the kind of like the quintessential EDC knives. This was the EDC knife that everybody had to have. It has the bi-directional grip, so you can get a grip this way and that way on the FRN handles. It's got VG10 steel. It's got a back liner lock there. Excuse me, a back lock. And it's a pretty basic knife. I like it. As you can see, it's got some wear on it. I EDC'd it I purchased it probably 2016. I EDC'd it probably for about a good year and a half. I like it. It's a little expensive for what you're getting. Your VG10 blade. VG10 is a decent steel. It takes a very nice edge. I mean, a real nice edge. But it doesn't last very long. I mean, you got your D2. For the amount of money that you spend on D2 compared to VG10, I actually almost like the D2 better as far as steel goes, because, I mean, it lasts similar amount. Even AUS 8 or 8CR13 MOV, I mean, you're not seeing a huge increase in steel in the capability of the steel. I mean, it's decent, but it's not, to me, VG10 is not like a super steel. It's kind of like, it almost compares more to lower grade steel, to be honest, to me, other than the fact that it does take a very sharp edge. And I mean super sharp. That's just my opinion on the VG10. This knife has been around for a long time. You'll see a lot of reviews on it. I have to be honest with you. I purchased the knife, and you're getting, for a small, light EDC, you're getting a lot of capability. You're getting capability almost compared to that of a large knife. However, this knife isn't anything super for the, I mean, so it used to be, this was a $50 knife. Now they're $80 knives. And at 80 bucks, you can buy a couple of these. And I don't mind beating these knives up, you know. I mean, this one was 40 bucks. You could get two of these for the price of this, and you're not getting any different. This is the R2D2, RAT2 and D2 steel. You're not getting any different capabilities in these two knives, in my opinion. This one's slightly lighter. This one's slightly more well built, in my opinion. Just comes down to opinions, but I mean, this is a nice knife. I keep it around because it's a popular knife, but I just don't use it that much anymore. I used it a lot for about a year and a half. Absolutely loved it. And then I kind of moved on to different knives, and I gotta be honest with you, it just kind of sits there now. I like it. It's a good knife. It's very slicey. It fits the hand well. One thing I would say is that I like to choke up on it. It'd be cool if there was a little better choil type thing right there. That would be kind of cool right there. But other than that, one other thing that did happen was the clip came loose on me. Just kind of would rock back and forth. I took it off, cleaned it out, Loctited it, and cinched it back down, and had no problems since then. Like I said, you do have to sharpen it a decent amount because that VG10 steel doesn't tend to last forever. As far as the sharpness on it. There are a lot of options for it, I will say that. This is the base model. They do have a lot of options, different types of steels you can get for it. It does sharpen very quickly. I will say that too. The VG10 steel sharpens very quickly. It takes me about maybe half the time to sharpen that as compared to some of the other ones and get a good edge on there. I do like the bi-directional grip on there. That is a cool thing. Very lightweight. This knife will do 9 out of 10 things that you are asking it to do. I mean, if you need to cut some food up, you need to slice something, you need to put a hole in something, it'll do 90% of what you want it to do, or what you need a knife to do. 10% the heavy duty work, it won't do. But I mean, this does like 9 times out of 10, this knife will take care of all your problems. It's a really nice knife to have on around the house. When I'm like doing projects around the house, this is the knife I do carry around with me. It's usually between these two right here, between the Delica and the Rat 2. Sometimes I will use this Rat 2 because I don't mind beating it up as much. But that being said, the Delica is nice for opening boxes and breaking down boxes and stuff like that. Making small cuts on things and wiring, sometimes that's good for that. But that being said, it's a little too expensive to be a beater knife, but it's not, I don't know. It's a nice knife. It just doesn't get the use that I would like out of it. I do like the blade shape. I do like how it feels in hand. They did a very nice job with that. I just think there are a few better knives out there for the money. If you're going to spend 80 bucks on a knife, and that's just the baseline, you know, I mean, you could spend 90, 100 real easy on a Delica. There's a lot of other knives you can get out there. You can get for that much money, you could get a Rat 2 in Aus 8 if you wanted to. You get a Rat 2 and Aus 8 and then have 60 bucks left over to put towards a better knife if you wanted to. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. But that being said, I've had it. I've used it. I like it. It's a good knife. But it's just a little expensive for what you're getting. I'm not a big fan of the VG10 steel. It's okay. It's just not amazing. Anyways, that's been my review on the Delica 4. This is Joe with Joe's Life 1. And I'll try and hit you back in a day or so. Thank you. Bye.